In the kingdom of Ramthep, a legend has been told for generations. The people there believe in two things above all else: a mystical 9-satra stone and a young boy trained in the art of Muay Thai. These are their protectors, their only hope. But one dark day, a terrifying monster named Dahayaksa attacks. A massive brawl breaks out, and though the humans fight with everything they have, they are simply powerless against his strength. Dahayaksa imprisons the royal family and seizes the magical stone for himself. It seems like the end, but a fortune teller is brought forward. He makes a prophecy. Today, a boy will be born. He will master Muay Thai, use the 9-satra stone, and he will be the one to set everyone free. When Dahayaksa hears this, he goes into a rage. He shuts down all the Muay Thai schools and rounds up every baby born that day to lock them away. Among those stolen children is the Prince of Ramthep himself. While this chaos is unfolding, we see a man named Pan running for his life. He's being chased by monsters, and he's carrying a heavy secret, a small child, and the stolen 9-satra stone. His friend arrives to help him just as Dahayaksa's most feared warrior, Jaeger, catches up. Pan and Jaeger engage in a desperate fight on a bridge. In the heat of the battle, the bridge's rope snaps. Pan, the baby, and the stone all plummet into the lake below. The current carries them far away, eventually washing them up on a quiet beach where an old man finds them and takes them in. Years pass. The baby has grown into a young man named Ott. He lives secretly on Noak Island with Pan, who he believes is his father. But Pan has been paralyzed since that escape and spends his days wishing for Ott to take his Muay Thai training seriously. Ott, however, is a bit laid back until he starts having a recurring nightmare of monsters destroying everything. One day, Ott asks Pan, "Why do I keep seeing these dreams?" Pan sighs. He knows it's time. He shows Ott the 9-satra stone and tells him the heartbreaking truth: the people you see dying in your dreams, they are your real parents. He explains how he escaped through a secret palace chamber and met Ott's parents, who gave up their lives to save their son and the stone. Pan tells Ott his true mission is to deliver this stone to the prince. He asks the old man, a master of Muay Thai, to finish Ott's training. Realizing the weight of his father's sacrifice, Ott finally promises to give it his all. After years of grueling training, Ott becomes a master. One day, Pan's old friend Lan sends a message and arrives at the beach. Pan explains the mission, but Lan is skeptical. He doesn't think Ott is ready. Lan tries to convince Pan to give him the stone instead, but Pan refuses. That night, Lan betrays them. He goes to the beach and fires a flare, signaling Dahayaksa's army. The monsters descend on the island. While Ott, Pan, and the old teacher fight bravely, Lan watches from the sidelines. Jaeger arrives, and Pan realizes they are outmatched. He pushes the 9-satra stone into Ott's hands and screams for him to run. With a heavy heart, Ott flees. From a distance, he watches in horror as the monsters kill the old teacher and his father, Pan. Overwhelmed by grief and anger, Ott throws the stone away. But then, he remembers his father's last hope. He picks it back up, wipes his tears, and sets off to find the prince. Ott wanders into a village asking for the way to Ramthep, but everyone is too scared to help. Suddenly, he realizes his bag is empty. The stone is gone. He spots a monkey running away with it. Ott chases the monkey, but a red monster gets there first. They end up on a pirate ship, where Ott discovers a beautiful girl imprisoned in a cage. As it turns out, the red monster, named Murata, and the monkey are actually friends who were just tricking Ott. But before they can settle things, the ship's crew, all monsters, surrounds them. Suddenly, the girl in the cage blows a whistle. Another ship appears. It's her pirate crew coming to the rescue. In the middle of the battle, the enemy monsters release a giant, terrifying beast. Everyone scrambles to escape, but Ott sees the girl is still trapped on the ship. He runs back for her. As he faces the beast, the stone in the monkey's bag begins to glow with an intense light. The energy flows into Ott, forming a magical shield on his hand. With one powerful Muay Thai punch, he obliterates the monster. Ott faints from the effort, and the girl's crew pulls them all to safety. When Ott wakes up on the girl's ship, he gets to know his new companions. The monkey is actually the prince of the Monkey Kingdom, looking for revenge. Murata, the red monster, was once a general who was exiled for falling in love with a human. Murata explains the secret of the 9-satra stone. It is made of celestial iron and only gives its power to someone who possesses 9 specific virtues, like bravery and sacrifice. Then, the girl introduces herself. Her name is Xiaolan. She reveals she has the stone now, and she confesses she wanted to trade it to Dahayaxa to free her brother. Murata warns her, "You can't trust a monster. You'll only lose your brother and your life." Xiaolan realizes he's right and agrees to help them instead. Meanwhile, Dahayaxa's fortune teller reveals that in 3 days, the anniversary of the prince's birth, Dahayaxa can gain ultimate power by killing the prince. Jager discovers Xiaolan's location and attacks. During the fight, Jager's mask breaks, and Ott realizes this is the monster who killed his parents. The ship crashes into a valley. Jager's old home, which was destroyed by humans long ago. Ott, powered by the stone again, defeats Jager. Jager, defeated and tired, asks Ott to finish him like a warrior. But Ott shows mercy. He tells Jager to start a new life. Touched, Jager warns him, "You have 3 days before the prince is killed." Using the secret path Pan told him about, the group sneaks into the palace. It's the day of the ritual. They find the underground prison, but things go south. Murata pretends to bring Ott as a prisoner, but they are quickly discovered. A massive fight breaks out. Ott manages to reach the prince and hands him the stone, thinking he is the chosen one. But the fortune teller casts a spell, turning the surrounding people into monsters. It was a trap. Dahayaxa grabs the monkey and Murata. It turns out Murata is actually Dahayaxa's younger brother. Dahayaxa throws the stone into a fire to destroy it and brings out Murata's girlfriend, threatening to kill her unless Murata kills his friends. Murata can't do it, and Dahayaxa kills the girl right in front of him. Heartbroken, Murata attacks his brother. Jager suddenly appears and helps free Oat so he can reach the stone in the fire. Dahayaxa strikes Oat down with a single blow. Ott falls, seemingly dead, and the 9 Satra stone shatters into pieces. But then, the fortune teller looks up. 9 stars are shining brilliantly in the sky. The broken shards of the stone begin to glow and lift Ott's body into the air. The prophecy wasn't about the royal prince, it was about Ott. Ott stands up, reborn and glowing with power. The final showdown begins. Dahayaxa creates a massive, terrible weapon, but Ott is too fast, too skilled. He uses his Muay Thai with perfect precision. Dahayaxa grows into a giant, horrific version of himself, but Oi delivers a final, devastating blow that ends the monster's reign forever. A bright light fills the sky, signaling to every villager that the nightmare is over. Murata becomes the new king of the monsters, ruling with kindness. The monkey prince returns to his kingdom. Xiaolan is reunited with her brother and sets sail again. As for Ott, he teaches Muay Thai for a while to pass on the art, but eventually he seeks peace. He returns to the quiet island of Nook, the place where he grew up with Pan. In the final moments, we see Xiaolan's ship approaching the island. She's come back for him, and as they look at each other, we know that after all the fighting, they've finally found home.